What's up everyone, it's Aaron from Really Visuals, and in today's video we're reviewing the Weeylite Ninja 300 Professional Studio LED light from Viltrox. Now, as a videographer and YouTuber, it goes without saying that good lighting is the difference between a video that looks like this and that looks like this. And this literally can be the difference between someone actually watching your video and subscribing and someone not. This also applies to a multitude of different fields, not just YouTubers. Thankfully, there are a number of budget lights on the market these days, and Viltrox are actually kind enough to send us their new Weeylite Ninja 300 to check out. So before we continue this review, I do want to say a big thank you to Viltrox. This isn't a paid or sponsored video, but they did send us this for free. But irrespective of that, all thoughts and opinions are fully independent. And by the way, I am using this light right now shooting through a Godox softbox. So while this light would be great for a number of different scenarios, I do think that its smaller and more compact form makes it a great option for YouTubers in particular looking for a simple but powerful enough lighting option either at home or also for shooting on the go. It could also be really useful as a continuous light for photography. This could be your main key light, a fill light, a background light. It's definitely versatile in that sense. So just before we do anything else, let's take a quick look at the pricing and also what you get in the box and the light itself. So it does come in this really nice looking carry case, very handy for if you're traveling about. And inside, what you get is of course the light itself. There is a strap which you can attach to the bag, which makes it a lot easier to carry it around. And a lampshade slash kind of a reflector thing, which you put on top of the light. There's also an AC adapter, so this is how you power the light. And then inside we have the manual, we have a warranty card, and a remote control, which you can use to actually control the light, which is great. The actual bag is awesome. It's padded, and I think that would make a really, really awesome way to carry the light around with you when you have your shoot. I was also sent the handle as well as the Bowens adapter, which need to be purchased separately, unless you go for one of the more expensive packages. So for $169, you get the standard package, which just comes with the lights. And for $199, it comes with the Bowens adapter, a little handle, and a battery carrier. And for $229, you get all of the previous things, plus 2 batteries included, and a softbox. So this is very much a budget light. Anyone who is a filmmaker, YouTuber, you probably already know how expensive lights can be. So it's great that there are more and more wallet-friendly but serious options like this. You can get much cheaper lights too, as little as $50, but in my experience, these don't tend to give you very good results and won't last long either. So personally, I would stay clear of those. So like I said, right now I am shooting this light through a Godox softbox via the Bowens adapter. I think you'll agree this looks pretty good. It gives nice, soft, flattering light, which is exactly what you want when you're lighting up subjects who are people. Now, build quality wise, I think the most striking thing is just the size of it, especially if you compare it to something like this Godox UL60 that we use. It's also very portable and light, and if you get the additional handle, this grip, this will make it ideal as a handheld run and gun light, especially if you also get the optional battery pack, so there's no need for this to be plugged into a mains adapter. It weighs just under 8 kilos, so it's not super heavy, but has this really nice kind of metal casing. It actually feels very, very durable, very solid. I especially love this soft touch material on the handle. Overall, it's a very, very well made light, especially compared to some other similar price lights we've used in the past, like this Colbor CL100. There's no comparison in terms of build quality. The light itself is 80 watts. It produces about 7,800 lumens. So for most scenarios, it is more than enough power for lighting individual subjects and smaller size rooms. Even at night, it can pretty much illuminate my entire garden. It features high CRI dual COB bulbs and has a color temperature of 5600 Kelvin. So this is a nice neutral color equivalent to like noon sunlight. Unfortunately, with this particular model, you can't adjust the color temperature. So if you wanted something a little warmer or cooler, you can't actually do that with this particular light, but you could shoot it through some colored light modifiers to achieve that. It features stepless dimming from 0% to 100% power, and you can control everything via the Weeylite app, which is great. It's super responsive and simple to use, and you can also use the remote, which pretty much does the same thing. The OLCD display at the back is also great for being able to see all of your settings, and the UI menu, all that kind of stuff is pretty straightforward. There are 12 lighting effects like a flash, firework, burst, blink, flame, filming, TV, etc. But without being able to adjust the color temperature, in my opinion, it does limit their use cases a little bit. But as I mentioned before, there are ways you could modify the hue and colors yourself. So it's definitely awesome that they've included these for more creative videos. There is also an exhaust fan built in, which does help to keep the light nice and cool. It is fairly quiet, around 50 decibels. It's not completely silent, mind you, but if you do have the light behind like a softbox or something, you probably won't really notice it and your mics shouldn't really pick it up. You can turn the fan off completely though keep in mind this makes the light a little bit hot. So in terms of the use cases for this light, I think the size and portability is its unique selling point. It does make it very versatile, whether you're using it for YouTube or interviews, documentaries, filmmaking, even for photography. The Ninja 300 is a very flexible light, however you use it. Now, one thing I would recommend is definitely getting the Bowens adapter, because this kind of like mini Bowens it comes with doesn't really fit into anything other than its own softbox. So if you already have your own softbox with a traditional Bowens adapter, at least you'll be able to use that with it. There are some other models too, like the Ninja 200 and Ninja 400, which actually are bi-color, I believe, but they're a little bit more expensive. So if you prefer to be able to adjust the color temperature, then go for one of those. But I do think that the 300 that we have here is a really solid option, especially given the price. I think it'd be great as a first light if you're kind of like new to lighting, or you've been relying on natural light like your window or some cheap $50 Amazon lights or something like that. It's a really, really nice upgrade over something like that. And that versatility, as I said, means it'll be useful for so many things. So for the price as well, definitely a great option, getting a recommendation from me. If you are interested in getting this for yourself, there will be links in the description box below. Anyway guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully you found it useful. Let me know down in the comment section what you think of this light. Are any of you guys using your own artificial lights as well? Let me know. If you found this video useful, hit that like button, hit subscribe to see more, and follow us on socials as well down here. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace guys.